It's Have I Got News for Your Ears, the podcast that breaks down all the news of the week with me, your host, Michael Ian Black, and joining me, as always, producers Jim Biederman and Jodi Lennon. Be sure to tune into CNN on September 12th at 9 p.m. to catch a brand new season of Have I Got News for You. Today, we're talking about the USS Lincoln's never-ending story. Trump loses his favorite gal, but he's got a new one already. And the latest on Trump's vanity projects. Let's get into it. Can I start? I mean, this is...
I would really love it.
It's Have I Got News for Your Ears, the podcast extension of the Have I Got News for You cinematic universe. I'm your host, Michael Ian Black, joined as always by Have I Got News for You producers, Jodi Lennon, Jim Biederman. Good day to you both.
Oh, good day to you.
You guys are starting off great. And
Thank you, Michael. You too.
Thanks. I like when we start with fun.
I love it when we start with fun.
I hate fun.
Because there's so much that's not fun going on.
Yeah.
I think I said this last week, and I'll repeat it this week. I'm really not paying much attention to the news because the show's coming back in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Right.
When is it? Do you know the date?
We air on September 12th.
That's correct.
But we shoot on September 11th, which is always lucky.
Well, anyway.
So we're still at war.
Yes, we are.
And will be forever. But now it seems like
it's a forever war.
Now it seems like we're also going to war with Oman.
Yeah, Oman.
Hasn't
Oman.
Hasn't Oman been helping us through all of this?
They're our friends.
Not just through all of this. They are not just through all of this. They are the country we go to be the middleman on a lot of negotiations.
Okay.
They're like the Walmart greeter at the
of the Middle East.
Yeah, Hormuz.
They can tell when you walk in the door in Oman. They can tell he's gonna pickpocket.
Shall we see what's in the news, Jim?
Yes. So there's this ship out at sea, the USS
That makes
Lincoln.
sense so far.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as opposed to not at sea, the USS Lincoln, which is a battleship.
Ooh.
A battleship.
That's I feel like a
good
movie
idea.
I would watch.
Yeah.
Battleship?
Battleship.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. The USS Lincoln, which is a battleship level. What do they call it?
A battleship. A battleship level battleship. Yes, that is what they call it.
Right, but it's the new kind of design that he doesn't like. That Trump doesn't like.
It's the one that has the fancy catapults and not the steam powered catapults.
Exactly. He wants to go back.
He wants steampunk.
Yeah,
he has always been steampunk, and that's what people don't appreciate.
Why does he have an opinion about this ship?
Who the fuck knows? Because his donor is Mr. Steam.
Let me check out the asshole definitions. Oh, here we go. Who the fuck cares?
Like, why?
I mean, there must be finance, like some
you're
money
thinking there's a
behind it or
catch?
something.
No, I think he's like, when I grew up, it was World War II battleships, and they had muscle and they were tough.
Steam. It wasn't electric.
Got it. Okay, so this ship is out at sea.
And it's been out at sea for a crazy amount of time.
270 days was the last thing I saw.
They're having a lot of issues with food supply, but also just cleanliness of the toilets.
And also just people jumping overboard because they can't stand it.
And a lot of mental health issues. Here's the clip to set this up.
Today, a U.S. official tells CNN that a sailor went overboard last month off of the USS Abraham Lincoln. And this is amid reports of bleak living conditions and a deepening psychological toll of the crew members on board this aircraft carrier. News outlets like Stars and Stripes and the Navy Times are reporting that there have been multiple attempts by crew members to jump overboard.
I mean,
okay, so it's a battleship level aircraft carrier.
Yes, thank you.
Aircraft carrier.
It's an aircraft carrier.
Thank
Like
you.
the Intrepid out here.
In New York, but that steam on the Intrepid.
It's a steampunk one.
Wow. I can't imagine. How big are those ships? How many people are on them?
Thousands. They're enormous. I mean,
Yeah,
I've seen documentaries where they essentially describe them as cities at sea, which is what they are.
Right.
They're just fully operational towns that are in the middle of the ocean.
But they're the size of a town without all the fun of a town.
Yeah, I don't know what towns you hang out with, but they're the size of a town.
Well, I mean, like, there's no... They're going
They have bowling
bananas.
alleys. They have
They have movies and
they have movie theater.
there's a circle jerk room, which most towns don't have.
I don't know what towns you've been to.
I mean, like municipally sponsored.
Okay.
There's there's private circle jerk.
Yeah, I mean, every well-appointed home, I would think.
What a weird.
You broke Jim's.
So, so it's a big controversy. A guy did jump off of was he pushed?
But
I
they're
don't know.
saying there are multiple people trying
There's
to jump off.
one who was in the water for an hour before they got him out. But,
do they have therapists on board?
I would imagine they do. Right, it's right next to the
The
circle
jerk room.
Jim Biederman. Jim Biederman, do you need a timeout?
No.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do some box breathing.
Sorry, I was going over here. They're all like,
Oh, wrong room.
sorry.
I was looking for the therapist.
Hey, that cookie looks done. So,
So they're light on supplies.
yes. Here's Trump on the tarmac responding to a question about it. It's a little hard to hear the question, but the answer.
Family members of U.S. service members are concerned about the conditions on board the USS Lincoln.
Well, no, that ship is moving. No, they're not. That ship is moving right now, or very shortly, and it's being replaced with another very similar ship.
Has the deployment's gone on too long? Are you worried
No. Not nearly long enough.
He's saying not long enough.
Yeah.
So we set the record.
Yeah.
But now we're going to go for the super duper record.
He's interesting when he gets cornered. He does these weird kind of.
It's a judo move.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you think that's bad? It wasn't bad enough.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, he's just using your own weight against you.
Yeah.
It's like,
Where are you from? CNN. It's fake. Next. I mean, he
Always
does that
his
one a lot.
answer.
It's
yeah.
a brilliant sort of rhetorical maneuver.
But also, it's like it's been out there a long time. Yeah. Some say not long enough. Who's some?
me.
Why is that a reply? What
Because
is
he's
that?
a fucking asshole. That's the reason.
Jim, come on.
Sorry.
He's our president.
He's a fucking
Why do
asshole.
we keep
Thank you.
asking him questions if he's just going to be a jerk?
So that podcasts
That should be,
like ours.
Jodi, that should be the metric. Like, you asked that guy a question. That guy's a jerk. Why did you ask him a question? You idiot.
Just stop.
Right. There is a little bit of fool me once syndrome going on.
It's your fault.
Right.
It's the judo thing. Right back to that.
But now it's working on Jodi.
He's
She's
never
like, why
gonna-
are we even asking
I
him?
know. He never answers anything correctly, or he's just mean. It's just like, stop asking him questions. You know what? He's going to start to talk if you start to stop talking to him.
Oh, you mean he can't stand the silence?
He can't stand the lack of attention.
Right. Why aren't you asking me a question?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Ask me
Hey,
a
I've got an answer.
Go ahead. Ask me a question.
Mr. President, is there enough food on the USS Lincoln?
Yeah, it is. That was a CNN fake report. The Lincoln has been out there for a period of time, good period of time. But over the years, we've had them out there much longer. I was at a group meeting, and an admiral came up to see me over the weekend. And it was at a big group, and he happened to be an admiral retired. He said, I've been on ships that are out there much longer than that, sir. And I know people on the Lincoln, they say it's beautifully maintained and beautifully taken care of.
The way he paints it is like, it sounds like rolling hills.
All the sirs are so funny. Like, to your
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
that
it's
it's
all the
always a
time.
lie whenever
Yeah.
he says sir.
Yeah.
But it's also like, in his fantasy, in his lie situation, everyone's like super polite to him.
Well,
Yes.
in fairness,
Yeah.
they probably are.
If they're military, they definitely are.
But I just think anybody dealing with the president,
Yeah.
Yes.
no matter who it is,
Yeah.
you're going to be just respectful because you respect the office.
Would you say
You're gonna be
sir or
deferential.
Mr. President?
I don't know. If it was him, I would probably say Mr. President.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him
Because
sir.
sir is
Yeah,
there
it's
implies a level
subservient.
of respect
Exactly.
that I don't feel.
Exactly.
But Mr. President is
Yeah,
his title.
you're just doing a factual statement.
That's right.
I'm glad we got that cleared
Well,
up.
no, I just think that's also, it all plays into his fantasy of how he'd like the world to view him. So, yeah, he's had a bit of a week.
Yes.
He's very angry with Iran. He's very angry with Oman. He's very angry with the battleship aircraft carrier.
He's still not-
Eugene Carroll.
Ooh, I forgot about Eugene Carroll.
Yeah.
He's very upset.
He's very upset about
Things
that.
aren't going his way.
No, things are not going his way. And then
But at least the polls are good.
the polls are fantastic. I mean, by that, I mean they're above 21%. So
He did set a record
he did.
as of today, I
Yeah,
feel like.
I think yesterday or today. yeah.
Historic low, 33% for his administration. And
Since they started doing it.
Yeah.
So Donald Trump's had a hard, little bumpy patch.
sure. It's on his hand. We see it.
And on his neck, on his scrotum, I'm sure.
But go on.
Oh, speaking of Natalie.
Yeah.
Natalie is the kind of the sole survivor, I guess, of a lot of the women who have surrounded him.
Well, she's the latest.
Right, because
there's always a woman.
Right, because
There's always a woman that he's mad at or firing or leaving.
There's always an attractive blonde woman in her 30s.
The kind of primary attractive blonde woman in her 30s.
Yes.
Who is leaving.
Oh.
What's her name? Leavitt.
Karoline Leavitt.
Karoline Leavitt, the press secretary. Here, let me play this clip.
Tonight, a White House departure is set to leave President Trump without one of his most vocal defenders, 83 days out from the midterm elections. He announced this afternoon that Karoline Leavitt will step down from her role as the press secretary at the end of the month, calling her one of his, quote, most trusted aides, and said that she is leaving, quote, so she can spend more time with her beautiful young children and family, a decision I totally understand and respect.
I like when he tries. I really do like when he tries, like
when he editorializes.
I'm like you.
I totally understand. Family.
You humans enjoy family time. I like it too.
The beautiful young ones. Those are the important ones to watch over.
Yes, I like to spend time with those people.
I think press secretaries normally don't last that long.
They don't last that long.
You know,
No, it's
18
an
months, 2
exhausting
years. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like a particularly weird story.
No,
to
but
me
the
in any way.
implication, there's this weird kind of why is she leaving now?
Because she just had a kid. I mean, right? And she
wants to spend time like I do with my children.
Right. I understand that we think Trump doesn't understand that, but it makes perfect sense to me.
I'm not saying
her
he doesn't
husband is
understand.
almost dead. You know, he's in his 80s now.
He's older.
She's got young children.
He's not in his 80s.
He's in his 70s.
I think he's like 67. something like
We're
that.
just filled
But she's like 30.
misinformation.
It's weird.
It is a little weird.
So she just had a baby and she just wants to take care of her baby, and now she's not going to be the one we see all the time.
So I have a third scenario.
Here comes a
Okay.
theory.
So she left on her own accord.
Right.
But she's like, this truck, this semi, is going to hit the side of a fucking mountain.
Right.
Right.
I don't want to be around. And I think it's like, I'm getting out of here before I get too tainted
Right.
with the whatever.
Right.
With the stink.
The stank.
I mean, she's already tainted, right?
Oh, yeah. But it doesn't matter because you graduate from that into a whole media ecosystem
Right.
that will make you a millionaire
Right.
many times over.
Right.
You
But
could just
she'll have a
You
book
could
and-
just coast for 5 years being a consultant
Mhm.
or whatever they call it. And you a lobbyist.
Yeah.
And you make a fuckload of money.
Oh, yeah. And plus her hurd's loaded.
He's loaded,
Plus she's
yeah.
got 2 young kids.
Yeah,
And she's
she
just
could
going to
sell-
end up on...
She could sell the kids for probably a good price. So I
Fortune.
think she's like, this is not going to end well, and I'm going to get out now.
But who's going to replace? This is what we're talking
Here we
about
go.
now.
Here we go.
Who will replace her?
Who's in the running now to replace her?
Yeah, the guessing game has already begun, Alicia, and a lot of names are being thrown around online and on the betting app Kalshi. Anna Kelly, one of those names. She's currently the White House spokeswoman. Alina Habba is another one. And Spencer Pratt, failed Los Angeles mayoral candidate.
Spencer Pratt is a hilarious idea
I
to me.
really want it to be Spencer Pratt.
Do
I
you really?
Oh my God! On an entertainment level, remember that clip we saw of him on Bush's
Billy Bush.
Bush's
Show.
podcast.
Yeah, when he was running for mayor.
And he was talking about how religious he was, and he prays to God that let me beat these demons in a debate or something. It's just like, oh, please let it be him.
I sort of feel like it's going to be another young woman. I sort of feel like it's going to be Alina Habba.
It could very well be Alina Habba, which would also be satisfying.
Yeah.
Although that's kind of like watching sending a lamb to slaughter.
Sure. But so what?
Good point.
You know what? You're right. More lambs. I think he thinks that's a role for women.
Yeah.
Sean Spicer.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I mean, who knows? What difference does it make? It's just going to be somebody who literally their job has to be to lie and cover for this incompetent buffoon.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter who he puts up there.
Right. As long as they lie.
Hold that thought. We'll be right back with more news.
So moving on, he has a new enemy now.
Another one.
A new what would it be?
Nemesis?
Nemesis.
Oh,
Trump
sounds
hasn't,
exciting.
as the election gears on, as we get to the midterms.
Oh,
And it is one Senator Jon Ossoff
Right.
from
Georgia.
who's doing quite well.
yes.
You have some theories on Jon Ossoff.
I don't know that I have a theory, but I do think he's going to be the next president.
That was the theory. You brought it up here before.
I like
and
how he did that.
Yeah.
Sir.
I do think he's got all the ingredients for an
does.
Obama moment.
Yeah,
you know, he's a young, personable, well-spoken, energetic contrast to who's currently in the White House. He's a Democrat from Georgia, and Georgia could go blue. It has gone blue before.
Yep.
And I think he's making a case for himself right now, rhetorically. Like,
And
he's
he
just doing
does
great.
that's the point. He knows how to attack without seeming like he's attacking.
Yes.
And here's a perfect case.
And while the sailors on the Lincoln fight his war, while he fruitlessly drains our munitions and oil reserves, the president sleeps through his meetings. He golfs and trades stocks. See, he doesn't want to do the job. He wants to build his ballroom and travel with Natalie on their apparently defenseless flying palace gifted by the Emir of Qatar.
That's great.
That's pretty good.
It does seem like he's attacking. I got to be honest.
No, but of course he is.
You're
But it's
absolutely
not,
right.
It's not screaming.
No.
Right. That's what I like about it.
Right. It's not
Is that
vituperative.
It's very sarcastic, which I love.
Well, sure.
As you know.
Yeah.
So this caused a stir, this comment.
Yes.
Right.
Because Trump didn't like, or people started to, it shined a light on what's the harpist.
On this weird
Natalie Harp.
relationship.
It's a weird relationship, right?
So the reporting on this relationship is that this 35-year-old aide to Trump, is worshipful of him, writes him these weird notes, like these weird sort of flattery, sycophantic notes, controls his social media, travels with the printer. She's the one that presents him with flattering news stories. But I think, so what's weird about it is that clearly she's like one of those comfort girls from World War II, who's just sort of there to provide like emotional support and possibly other kinds of support. I don't mean sexual. I mean just like physical support.
Yeah.
Like he's in decline.
She's a toady.
She
she's
shakes
like,
it off when she shakes it off.
You know what I heard? That. Yeah, boss. That's another thing he's doing, right, boss? Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, you should tweet something mean. I'll do it for you, boss. Give me your phone.
What's weird
she's
is that
a Bowery boy.
They call her the human printer.
Right.
Didn't she compare Trump to Jimmy Stewart character?
Yes, she did. Wonderful Life. She did. She did compare him to that.
To George.
George
yes.
Bailey. Yes.
She compared him to George Bailey.
So he's dead.
He's dead and talking to imaginary people.
In some speech she made, she compared
He's
Trump
fighting
to
the banks.
George Bailey.
Wait, so life would have been better if he'd never been born? Because I agree with that.
There's so many ways you could take that.
But I mean, it's not unusual for somebody to have somebody help, but it seems like she's kind of making people uncomfortable with how much information she has access to.
I think she comes off like a psycho when you see her. She's like a one of those dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. It's heat. She senses heat.
Oh.
She can smell when he's ready to pee. It's weird.
Gross.
Primarily because he just peed. So,
It's
and
causing a
it
stir.
Back to Ossoff. Also, he's doing so well in Georgia. It's scaring the shit out of the Republicans in Georgia.
Right.
But he's also kind of that perfect candidate that the Republicans really are afraid of.
Yeah.
Because, he's pretty normal.
What about this? A Jon Ossoff, Raphael Warnock ticket.
That's an amazing
two
from Georgia.
Georgia senators. You got Ossoff at the top of the ticket, passionate defender, and you got his sleeves rolled up. You got Warnock, the man of God.
Yeah.
Preaching.
Can't hurt.
Can't hurt.
So MAGA world they're feeling the heat about Ossoff. Here we go.
And now you have Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff trying to show that he's tough at a rally yesterday, launching a bizarre personal attack on President Trump and Natalie Harp, his longtime social media staffer. It was very oddball. The thing was just weird. Last month, the Washington Free Beacon reported that Ossoff spent more on makeup than any federal candidate this year, beating out AOC and Rashida Tlaib. And beneath all that pancake, bronzer, and all of that rouge, then we have an ambitious man, but one without a core. That's the most dangerous kind of politician out there.
She's talking about a guy who wears a ton of makeup with nothing at the core. Wait, she's talking about Ossoff?
Yeah.
You don't have to finish the thought. We all understand where you're going with that.
All right.
But so Laura Ingraham gets on TV and says Ossoff made a bizarre personal attack on Trump. 10 seconds later, she makes a bizarre personal attack on Ossoff over this makeup thing, which who knows, may or may not be true.
And who cares? Obviously, they don't care.
Obviously, they don't care.
They're surrounded by men in makeup.
It's the most heavily made up administration in our history.
Yeah. We've got eyeliner and pancake and rouge and bronzer and
a lot of plastic surgery as well.
A lot of plastic surgery, but that's fine, whatever, right?
Nobody's saying anything about it.
But
why are you saying it's fine?
I mean,
because what difference does it make?
Is she crazy?
Oh, you mean plastic surgery?
To be bringing up makeup when everyone is always talking about the amount of makeup that Trump wears is kind of bananas.
You'd look a little pretterier if you would put on a little rouge every
little
once in a while.
pancake.
I'd love it. And honestly, if you could smile a little bit more, that would be great too.
Did they
But would it kill you to show a little leg when you're walking around the office, Jodi?
What is it? What's the? You should smile.
Every woman loves to hear that.
Quiet, piggy.
That was amazing.
Wow.
That was amazing.
The greatest hits.
Oh my God.
I mean, it is wild how he just loves to lash out at women.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. It's fucking disturbing. And you just have to wonder, like, is that generational? No. He's got a problem.
Yeah.
It's a distraction, right? Is it a distraction
no,
from
you're
other
giving
stuff?
him way too much credit. Way too much credit. I think that is true. That is him.
He is clearly a misogynist.
Yeah.
But how do we rank that in all of his other sort of blind hatreds? Because he's also xenophobic and a racist. And I mean, he in
hates.
a certain way, like
He
his
hates.
defenders are correct in saying that he offends everybody.
Yeah.
Which is true, but that's not a good defense when you're the president of the United States.
Why are you upset? He hates everybody.
He hates everybody.
Yeah.
Okay, but he represents everybody.
Yeah, I understand, but he hates them. He hates you and me. And it's what's the problem?
Because you know who he really hates?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, number one?
Yeah, you.
No!
He said, is Jodi still working on the show? I said, yeah. He said, I'm not coming.
Bye, CNN. Bye, CNN.
Get her off the air.
We'll be right back. CNN's news coverage, it seems like has been pretty fair.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is they're reporting what's happening.
Yeah.
And the reason that it comes across like such an anti-Trump bias is because reality is anti-Trump.
Yeah.
Reality hates Trump.
Yeah.
Well, also, they're reporting on things that are happening, which are
terrible.
He's not answering questions.
Yeah.
He's telling people to be quiet.
He's blowing up
Shut up,
phones.
fake news.
Shut up, Piggy. You next.
Yeah. Why don't you smile?
Because you know what? This is what that's all white noise to him. He cares about this stuff.
This week, PolitiFact reviewed all of Donald Trump's public events and speeches so far this year, and they found that he had devoted nearly 45,000 words just to his vanity construction projects in Washington. That is almost as many words as there are in Great Gatsby. In fact, the review found that Trump mentioned his projects more than any other single topic except one. Guess which? The Iran war. PolitiFact notes the Iran war led the list when he was responding to reporters' questions about the war. In other words, when the subject chosen was the subject that was chosen for him. But they added, Trump returned to the construction projects repeatedly when he was the one choosing what to talk about.
So he just wants to talk about what he knows.
Right.
Is that
Construction.
is that such a crime?
Michael, is it a crime?
So when they report on shit that he doesn't want to talk about, he really goes crazy.
Soboroff goes, it's as many words as The Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
The Great Gatsby is famously a short novel.
Correct.
It's a very short novel.
Call me Ishmael.
Right.
45,000 words. 45,000 words is not that much if you think about it for a book.
For a novel?
I think it's almost
reread
nothing.
It.
100,000
I
is
reread
like,
it every fall.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
It's a
You
great
reread
book.
The Great Gatsby?
And you don't, and you didn't know that it doesn't start with the line "Call me Ishmael."
you didn't realize you were mixing two great American works of art? Here we go. This story, for some reason, really bothers me.
This morning, the board of the Kennedy Center pushing the limits of a federal order, voting once again to close the center for renovations and add back President Trump's name to the facade. Sources say the board voted to add an inscription below the Kennedy Center sign that would read, "Restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump." Now, the rewording attempts to get around the ruling handed down back in May that stated the center is to be named for President Kennedy and bear no other.
So how are we going to get around this? I love it. It really gets my goat because it's just like, oh, for Christ's sake.
So
you lost. Fuck off.
Instead of having because he's not allowed to have his name on it, he's just saying it's restored by me.
Right, restored and renovated by me on the building,
So it'll
engraved
say-
forever in larger letters than the
I'm
John F.
sure.
Kennedy Center
I'm
for the
sure.
Performing Arts.
I am
So
sure
what
of
would
it.
this? So will you read the whole sign? You're walking by the.
You're walking
building.
by that sign, and it says, "The John F. Kennedy Center for Performing Arts, restored and renovated by President Donald J. Trump."
It goes around the corner.
He's a great guy.
Donald
What
J.
a great
Trump
guy.
presents
Yeah.
the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts, restored and renovated by Donald J. Trump.
Right. And then it's right next to the Donald J. Trump men's room.
Right.
That's what he should do.
He should, and there should be nothing but gold toilets in there.
Exactly.
That actually would be a good joke, and
Yeah.
he should do it.
Yeah.
He's not
He's
that
no-
self-aware.
he doesn't. Speaking of the 45,000 words.
Tonight, a new look at President Trump's plans for his lavish new ballroom, adorned with gold and marble. The president deeply involved. New renderings showing the massive 90,000 square foot project, adorned with Corinthian columns, and a new detail, gold presidential seals. Inside, yellow marble floors and more gold finishes. The president has said his design was inspired by the halls of Versailles. In a statement, the White House saying, thanks to the builder-in-chief, the White House will be properly glorified.
Do you remember when he was first running in 2015, there were so many jokes about what the White House would look like if he won.
Right.
And there'd be the jokes about the big Trump thing, and there'd be
yeah.
gold everywhere, and
Yeah,
it'd be
yeah.
like, ha, 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 ha. This is worse.
No, it is.
It's 90,000 square feet
Yeah.
worse.
It looks-
It's a
it's
Rose
bigger than the White
Garden
House.
less,
Bigger than the White House.
White House worse. It's a helipad on the front lawn
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, yeah.
It's unbelievable. And that the president of the United States is spending all of his time
And
on
our
this,
money, and our money.
while we're at war that he started,
Right.
while the economy is
Right.
tanking,
Yeah.
while the job market is in free fall.
Yeah.
And this is what he's spending his time on. And it's just I'm making the most obvious point in the world, but when you just stop and reflect on it for even a second, it's insanity.
What is supposed to? I have a real honest question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know underground there's
Yeah.
going to be a bunker or whatever,
Yeah.
and all those.
No, it's a military.
The military.
It's a military.
Yeah.
And then all the windows are going to be bulletproof
Uh-huh.
or whatever.
On the ballroom, not the underground.
Right.
There's no
But
windows
what
underground,
does
Jim.
he
That's what I
think is it just going to be a room that he's going to use to impress people?
I
Is that
think
the
so.
goal?
Which part?
The
The
ballroom?
ballroom.
Okay, so
Yes.
90,000.
I feel like we've talked about this before, but there's people who don't listen every week, and
I
and
don't listen. It's fair.
I never have, and
Wait, am I the only one?
having been to the White House, which we all have been,
Yes.
and probably many of you listening have.
I
Yeah.
famously
Yeah.
took a Segway tour.
That's my favorite story ever.
You took a Segway tour of the White House?
Of D.C.
DC.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's normal.
There probably is a use for a large public space for them to host events. Like they have to put out tables and chairs. They have to move things and do this, that, and the other. And there probably isn't a space to host
No, they do it. They do it on rented tents outside.
Yeah. So it has to either be outside, but there's no place to have 1,000 people indoors.
But why do you need a room for 1,000 people?
I don't know,
Right.
but it seems like if you're the White House, maybe you do. I don't really have a problem with that conceptually, but it just seems like if you want to do that, then make the argument, go through the proper case, go through Congress, get the money approved. But just to do this and just be like one day you wake up and the East Wing is gone.
I know.
It's just
It's like-
insanity.
Ask for, just apologize later.
It is crazy. It's
In the
so
middle
fucking
of the night,
yeah,
knocked
yeah.
it down.
Yeah. Which is he's done before when he tore down what was then
Melania's office.
Saks Fifth Avenue. Trump Tower, there were this very famous Art Deco sculptures on the side, and he tore the whole building. He said, "No, we're going to save those, and we're going to donate them to whatever."
Is he going to?
He tore it down the middle of the night, and then he went, "Oops."
Right.
Oh well. How about this person?
In a rant on social media yesterday, President Trump declared that vandals are responsible for large areas of dead grass on the National Mall near the World War II Memorial. But there's just one key fact that Trump left out. That dead grass is in the exact same spot where Trump had a massive stage built and hosted crowds for his July 4th celebration of America's 250th anniversary. Trump, for good measure, threw this in. Anybody who thinks the reflecting pool wasn't vandalized should go back to law school. That's for you, Jeanine Pirro. Trump, of course, has repeatedly blamed vandals for damage to the pool without evidence following a $16 million renovation.
I like the you go to law school to figure out something that's been vandalized.
Well, when you think about it, he's actually right. They were vandalized. It's just that they were vandalized by him.
Well,
he vandalized them
by hiring a no-bid contractor. Yes. I see what you're saying.
But by doing everything wrong,
and then also having a big party on the lawn.
Yes, that's vandalism.
Yeah.
It's sanctioned vandalism.
Also, who cares if the grass is fucked up?
Jodi!
I mean, really.
Jodi Lennon!
We have so much other shit that we should be focused on.
Jodi, our sponsor for this podcast is Scott's Turf Builders. And for you to be so blasé about the state of horticulture in our nation's capital is an insult to you and to all the Scotsmen of the world.
Like, obviously, his shitty party caused big brown stains on the lawn. And who cares? Like, he had a wrestling event, then he had like motorcycles.
Motocross.
I feel like there's a lot of big brown stains where Trump is concerned.
You might be right. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? We have so much other stuff to worry about. There are.
I guess when people say who cares, I always think to myself, I don't say this back.
Jim.
I don't say it back, but I think in my mind, to your point, when you're standing on the shoreline and the gigantic tidal wave from the tsunami is about, I don't know, half a mile out, and you see it's 60, 70, 80 feet tall. Do you care which part hits you?
Right.
Oh, Jim. Oh, Jim, you did it.
I do.
You made a point,
Which
Jim.
part do you want?
The foam. Just the foam. Because then I'll be okay. This was really fun, you guys.
This was so fun.
We learned a lot today.
We did.
So thank you, Jodi. And thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining me on Have I Got News for Your Ears. I'm Michael Ian Black. I want to thank Jim Biederman, Jodi Lennon, and of course, all of you. And don't forget to tune into the new season of Have I Got News for You on CNN, Saturday, September 12th. Very excited to be back. Have I Got News for Your Ears releases new episodes every Wednesday. Don't miss an episode. Follow us on Apple, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Even better, watch the Vodcast on Spotify or on the Have I Got News for You YouTube channel. And while you're there, please follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to the Hignify YouTube channel and be sure to click the bell to stay on top of all our great content. Even better, become a member for exclusive content, early access to videos, members-only shoutouts, and more. Click the join button below.